come on. I wanted to come on earlier, but I had to pick my wife up from work because it's snowing, and we were both listening to the stream while we were driving, so we just got home.
Yeah, everybody up north seems to be getting hit with the snow.
Yeah.
Did I fucking nail him dead on or what?
So you're breaking up, man.
I was asking you, did I nail him dead on in that video?
Yeah, they're good. I guess he hasn't tried to come in then, huh?
No,
Nope.
no way. None of them.
He got. You're here.
Jeff's a puss, anyways.
Dude, his sister just called him a puss.
That's what it seems to be. I mean, we're not trying to destroy. We're not trying to destroy your brother's life or anything. Just his YouTube career.
This shit don't bother me.
Oh, after what he said about you, I can imagine you don't give two fucks about what's going on.
Oh, I could tell you a shitload of stuff about him.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, he's called me. He's called me a crackhead, even though I've never smoked crack in my life and had control of his channel.
Yeah,
And
me too. I'm a crackhead.
oh,
yeah, I'm a crackhead too, but I never touched it.
yeah, but he admitted he tried it once, and I don't know if he tried it more than that. But he admitted that to me. He said he didn't like it, so I mean he liked it, so he didn't try it again.
How we're from Germany. I like how we're from Germany, though. That to me is funny. My grandma's from New Jersey.
That's crazy.
My grandma was an Italian lady from New Jersey, and my grandfather was from the South. They met in World War II.
That's crazy because he claims Germany as his heritage.
No, my dad was in the Air Force and went to Germany. We were not born there. We were born in Camp Hill, PA.
I mean, my brother was almost born in Tripoli, Libya, Africa, but he's still American. But man,
Now,
we were born in Camp Hill.
now, question for the sister.
Okay.
I know y'all are Air Force brats and all that. Did y'all have to do all the moving around shit, or did y'all stay in the same place?
No, we lived at the same address for 20 years.
Holy shit. I moved around everywhere.
We almost moved to Australia when I was in 3rd grade, which would have made him in kindergarten, but we didn't move.
Are you the older sibling or is he the older sibling?
Yeah, I'm the oldest.
Okay. I don't know why he talks about you like he does. You know, I mean, it's not none of
Because we
anybody.
hate each other.
He called her a crackhead. I mean, why would he call her a crackhead?
To me,
Unless
it's
she got
funny.
something on him.
But when he's over at my house, he's all lovey-dovey trying to hug me in front of my husband and stuff. But when we're at my parents' house, he ignores me and puts me the cold shoulder. Just like Christmas, he stayed down in the basement with my dad, and his girlfriend gave me dirty looks.
Well, he hasn't been here for over a year.
Yeah.
that's what Eddie was telling us.
And I was like, what are you looking at? Don't look at me.
And if he treated you bad in front of me, I'd smack the shit out of him.
Yeah,
So.
or I'd beat him up because he's a pantywaist.
Well, I mean, did you know that his girlfriend was a married woman or not?
We don't know nothing about her because I like his ex-girlfriend. I was friends with her, but I don't like this new girl.
Okay. Well, she's a married woman. She's a co-worker.
Well, apparently she told my parents that they're divorced, and she got her own townhouse.
How does a pig beast get a girlfriend?
I don't know. That's what I wonder. He's an asshole.
Well, I know.
He's a crybaby, drunk asshole.
He has tried to cry on stream. Not as much
Haggy.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, Haggy, your fucking sister is way more entertaining than you.
and she's on my show, Haggy. Hell, your brother-in-law's on my show. What do you think about that? I know you don't like it
I
at
don't
all.
care. No, it don't bother me, but Jeff's a puss.
That's why I've called him out. You know, he does a lot of talking shit behind people's backs. Jeffrey.
Oh, okay. Here you go too. Now you guys said Jeff whooped my ass in a wrestling match. My wife was right there and broke it up. So
that's what he claims. You know, I think you probably heard him say that on a stream too, though, haven't you? I have.
No, not you guys told me.
Here, let me tell you something about my brother. He has a 2003 Ford F-150 that he drove for 15 years until my dad said, you need a new vehicle because that thing is a piece of shit. He didn't even have it inspected for...
So he's not like this rich, I mean, making all the big bucks like he claims he is.
Told you it was an F-150.
I didn't know. I've seen pictures of it. I don't know. I'd never cared, you know. You know, all his bragging of what he's got. That's what bothers me.
Oh my God.
My phone cut out, guys. I don't know what you heard or not. But
I used to work my ass off, and my dad traded my car to get my brother a Geo Tracker, which he was 15 years old, couldn't drive. He used to pay me money to take him and his friends out. And I would leave him stranded at gas stations. Take his car. Oh, I could tell you so much about that retarded asshole.
You know, and he tried to claim the cabin was his, and, you know, he paid most of the trip, you know, down there with Tyndall, all of that crazy shit.
Yeah, you know what he bought my mom for Christmas? It was so pathetic. My parents were cracking up. He bought my mom a mermaid blanket. It was so funny. We were dying. My parents were making fun of his cheap ass.
That's an odd thing to buy for your mom.
Yeah, a mermaid little kid's pink blanket for a mother.
Shit, I bought my mom a robe, flowers. There's a plant with the flowers.
And he bought my dad an ashtray that said, world's greatest dad.
And that's,
yeah, that wrestling match, I didn't know until you guys told me about it. That's why.
I mean, what did he do? Pick that shit up at the local 7-Eleven?
The dollar store?
Probably.
You know, I've always told you, he's a cheap ass, man. I mean, he still claims he's bought my crack, paid my bills, all of this bullshit. It's like I put out my PayPal where he paid me $765 in 2.5 years. Well, hell, man, I mean, this guy's fucking ripped off 2 fucking mentally ill people on here for, I don't know, one show was $2,000. Come on.
What's funny about it, he said he was in the Air Force and served in Iraq. No, my dad did. My brother quit school when he was 17.
So Haggy never...
He has his good enough...
So he didn't even...
No, he has a GED.
Holy shit, you try to act like you're this big-wig mechanic and know-it-all. You haven't even you got a G... I mean...
No,
a GED's,
He got a job. He got a job cleaning airplanes and putting peanuts out. That's how he got the job. Because he inquired when my dad worked down there in Middletown, because my dad was in 193rd Air Force. So my dad told him about some job cleaning airplanes. So he got the job when he was 17 years old, and he got supervisor now when he's like 40.
Yeah.
That's all he does.
Well, I mean, it's a good paying job, but I mean, it's not like I always called, you know, and told everybody he can't be an aircraft mechanic. There's no way. He's got too much time.
He's not. My dad was.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, he tweeted me constantly, DMing me, Twittering me, you name it, at will, all day long for 2.5 years. So I knew he wasn't an aircraft mechanic.
Not even
that's the thing. That's the thing is the dad. He deserves the utmost respect. That fucker deserves none.
And I did while I've got you on.
He can't even do an oil change.
You know, and while I've got you on here, I do want to apologize to you because when I left the Jeff Hagy show, I did say some bad things about his sister. That was told to me by him.
Cool.
But no, I just, as a man, I apologize for saying that because I shouldn't have took what he said because I know he's a bullshitting liar, and I should have known then.
No, it's cool.
So
and that's my son, not his son. He don't got no kids. My son got in trouble.
Yeah, and that's
you know what? I'm gonna follow. I'm hold on, Green. I'm gonna follow that up as I know out of nowhere saw it. I don't know if she saw it, but I know my video upset y'all. And I'm sorry about that. I did not know what I was
That's
doing.
okay. It's cool. He don't know what he's talking about. My son's a juvenile. He got in some trouble with some kids, and he's being adjudicated on Wednesday back to juvenile system.
Well,
So
that's good.
Jeff can kiss my ass.
At least he's not being tried as an adult. But that's why he wasn't paying us for the
Well,
longest
yeah.
time. He claimed that he was paying for attorneys. So I was like, then pay for your attorneys. It's your show, your money. Do what you got to do.
No, my son's attorney is state attorney. He got a state attorney. I'm not paying for nothing.
So it's
It's a
just,
state appointed attorney because
and it's not even.
yeah, he was drug filed as an adult.
You know, it's not even just now. This goes back to him saying he had a son during the bear hunting trips and stuff. Krueger can tell you almost, what, a year and a half ago? He
Yeah,
said he was taking his son.
No cabin. My dad owns the cabin with his brother, which is way up north near New York. I can prove that as a fact.
You know, he was telling us that he was married.
He's a liar.
Yeah,
He's a lying piece of shit.
See here, why don't you
What
come
happened
on?
to the bear?
Well, Haggy, what I would like is you to come on and talk to your sister live. How about that? You're going to say this is all bullshit and a lie, but it's not. They've been giving us pictures of your background shit, and I'm not posting anything with their pictures. I mean, I'll post yours, Haggy. I ain't posting theirs. I got a problem with you. I think they cut out again. How's it feel, though, Haggy? She's on my show. Are you going to call her a liar and a crackhead? No, she's not. These are good people.
She didn't sound like crackhead to me.
She's not.
Dude,
man.
I'm a crackhead?
No, she said. Well, that's not what we were
My
talking.
phone cut out. You just caught what you were saying.
Yeah, it's not. You're not no crackhead. We know that. We know Haggy's a bullshitter. You don't sound
He
like
is.
it. You know, your husband came on here and told the facts. I didn't want to give out my number or any of that shit. You know why? But it's like he's proven who he was, and you know, Haggy. All you do is bullshit on here and treat people like shit. You've treated even your own family. You know, why don't Why don't you grow up and fucking learn how to treat people like family and friends? That's a big problem for this guy.
I do have a question.
He needs to come out. He needs to come out and apologize because I'm not going to go away until he does.
Did he not come up as a privileged bitch?
I really don't want an apology from him because I cut him off as a family member after I found out he was saying that my son was his. That kind of made me a little sick to my stomach because he's an asshole.
I mean, it was very strange to me telling me all these stories behind the scenes and then coming out and finding out this guy never had a son, never will. He's not going to fucking have a son at this point.
No, he has no kids. He has no kids.
You know.
Did he ever play football?
No.
Did he ever pretend he did?
No, he never played football. He never did shit. He's a fat piece of shit that did nothing.
He seems like he's very lazy. That's what it seems like to me, a lazy individual.
He is very lazy.
That's what I thought.
He cried one time. I remember he got my dad and my grandfather fighting because he was so ball babyish about my grandfather having the car parked in front of a basketball hoop. And then he was like, "Oh, I want to play basketball, but I can't because the car's parked there." And he cried, and he got my dad and his dad fighting about it.
You know,
absolute.
What did Grandpa call
that
him?
sounds just like
Anyways.
You know, because when I left, he went around to every one of my friends and told them, if you're going to be friends with Greendream, you can't be friends with me. And he's still doing it since yesterday.
My own grandfather calls him panty waist.
He's a pussy, man. I mean, you can't dictate people's friends.
Panty waist. His ex still texts me. His ex-girlfriend still texts me. And he gets mad about it. I'm like, I liked her better than like your new girlfriend now. I don't like your girlfriend now.
Well, you know, he's jealous over this married woman because there was a time when, what was it, 2 months ago? She was supposed to go to a concert with another guy. He didn't want it to happen. And it's like, she's a married chick. What does it matter to you? So he's jealous about that shit. Does your parents know that he dates a married woman? think they cut out again. Very interesting. You coming in, Whitest? I see you fucking muted. You're welcome to ask questions too.
Hey, what's up, Rude?
I mean, Whitest. Why am I doing Whitest? I mean, Grizzo. What the fuck? Yeah, man. I mean, they'll come back. I mean, she's tired of being fucking dog. I can't blame her. They got a platform to speak on. You know, there's questions to be asked.
Hagy's sister speaks, and I tell you what, she sounds more normal than he fucking does.
By far, she ain't on here slurring and fucking acting a fool like he does.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all handle it. I gotta piss if they come back.
I'll deal with it.
Specifically, I had to bloody come back on. I turned my computer off and everything. I was ready to go to bed. Go on my YouTube page and Green's back on live. And I see like his sister's on. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, I love it.
Oh, yeah, the stream hiccup. He's back.
Yeah, it's one of them things, isn't it?
Oh, now his sister's exposing his ass. Because, you know, even,
crazy.
I mean, you think about it. He used shit, her family shit. You know, ain't nothing right but fucking setting the record straight and saying your own piece.
Yeah. I think it's just fucking mad now. I think it's just mad that his family's come out now and just calling out his bollocks. I love it. I think it's game over now. It's game over for him.
Oh, you know this shit. I mean, he'll try to fucking play it off. He will. But, I mean, we're in the end times for this fucking fat fuck.
He's got to address this shit quickly.
I'll tell you.
He's gonna say that that's not his sister. He's gonna say that that's, you know, somebody we put up to the job. He's gonna say this and that.
You know that's what he's gonna say, Krueger.
He's gonna say that ain't his brother-in-law. That ain't his sister.
Well, how is he sending us pictures of you behind the scenes and not no incriminating shit? Just pictures nobody else has seen on YouTube of you, Haggy.
He can't deny me.
No, it's definitely your brother-in-law, Eddie, and your sister on here, too. How do you feel about that, Haggy? You don't like it too much.
How do you like that, Haggy? You don't like that shit like Greendream says.
Like it. You don't like it. He does not like it.
I mean, I can't.
Eddie,
I cannot wait to post this. I can't wait to post this show for you to listen to, losers.
Eddie, I gotta ask something, Eddie.
Yeah,
you're a drummer. He pretends to be a drummer. Your caliber drummer compared to his. Give me a 1 to.
I don't talk shit about anybody who's playing, but my wife can tell you.
He's annoying. Annoying.
You said
annoying. He's a Wu-Tang fan.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang.
I mean, I don't proclaim to be the best drummer. I'm not the worst, but I'm not the best. You know, I can hold my own. But...
Where I come from, my dad used to say, "Don't bring them here. I'll hang them in the backyard." But Jeff was a Wu-Tang fan, and he used to piss my dad off pretty bad.
He's still a Wu-Tang fan.
He used to piss my dad off.
He used to wear that fucking Wu-Tang shirt over and over again. I'm like, damn, take the motherfucker off once in a while.
He was like Denver.
I think he's still wearing it.
Fucking think he's gonna come off.
What is the deal with him?
What
is the deal with him and the Denver fucking Broncos? What the fuck?
That's his team. I can tell you that. That's his team.
You see, she answers everything within, I don't know, 3 seconds. This ain't.
I'm a Vikings fan.
I never would have thought. I never would have thought I'd had Hagy's sister.
I'm a Vikings fan.
Never would have thought I'd had Hagy's sister on here.
Better, man.
It's crazy.
I can tell you honestly, shit. My brother used to get me in a lot of trouble, though.
And to answer your question earlier, Crew, for my phone cut out, I think it's because of the storm. But yeah, he's had everything handed to him. So
yeah, he did.
That's what it seems like. He seems like he's really entitled.
He had more handed than me. I worked for my shit. And
hell, you know what? I might even just wait till tomorrow and go to his house personally and record it and knock on the door and see if he comes to the door.
Actually,
you ought to. Just be careful.
My parents' house 33.
I'm allowed. I'm not going there with no intent or nothing. I'm his
Yeah.
family. I'm allowed to go knock on his door.
Well, sure, yeah.
Well, I want to.
You don't know how it is. I just don't want you to, have a problem.
No.
I'm not out for you to be shot by this dude, or you shoot him, or y'all really to fight just for him to maybe apologize or be embarrassed in a public forum. That's about it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't want an apology from him. I don't want one.
Okay. I got something for the sister, real quick.
Okay.
How long have you and him been at odds?
That was my next question.
Not how
In
long?
odds, not getting along.
Oh my God, so long.
They didn't start talking until I came in the picture, and I said, "Well, he's your brother. Give him a chance."
I told him,
and
I warned him.
she
I'm
proved me
like,
right. He was a fucking douchebag.
I said, don't trust him. He's an asshole. But for years.
Well, have you ever thought about the way he's doing this shit online? Have you ever thought about showing your parents what he's doing?
I tried, but what's going on with my son right now?
Her dad's in poor health right now. It's hard and stuff.
Okay.
Very poor health. My mom's very depressed, so
That's why she's not.
I'm not
saying anything
trying
about
to
shit yet.
bring shit up to my brother.
I understand, definitely. I mean, I know he did say that his dad had some heart issues or something, so I do understand where you're coming from.
My dad has a lot of issues. My dad has a lot of issues.
Well, man,
Haggy,
you ought to fucking stop bringing the shit to them and, get along with your sister, even though she don't want to deal with you or nothing. I know. But, I mean, just fucking leave them alone and quit talking about them then. If you can't get along with them, Haggy, just leave them alone.
And stop stealing their kids.
Don't want to get along with him anymore because I'm so done with his shit. Like, when I got a new car, he was jealous about it. He was jealous. Oh, well, how'd you get a new car? Well, because I work, and I work my ass off. Well, come pick me up because I'm so drunk. Okay, so I pick him up, and he's like, let's get Pizza Hut. So, okay, well, I paid for it. He gave me $10. $10 for gas, $10 for the pizza. And then he cried to my parents and said, my sister was drunk. My sister was drunk.
When we got along, we used to have him over all the time. Him and the other guy I told you about, the roommate.
Yeah.
That was a friend of mine. We used to feed him, make him dinners and shit. Never got thank yous, nothing. And then, it's old, man. Fuck him.
He bought me a fancy freaking plug-in that almost burnt my house down.
I'll tell you what, he's like that online too, though. If, say, like Psycho Pio got his 60,000 subs, Haggy's jealous of that shit. If you got something over here he's the same way on YouTube, apparently, as he is in person.
Yeah, then he tells me I'm too skinny, I don't eat. You must be a crackhead because you're too skinny and you don't eat. No, bitch, I don't eat like you.
She ain't a fucking pig beast.
I don't eat like him. Sorry, I'm smaller than him. I'm 5'4".
Well, he's like.
I'm not 6'8".
That's what I'm saying. He's huge.
He is huge.
You're
but
not.
You're like that.
You're not like a gigantic fucking pig beast.
No, I'm not. I'm tiny. Sorry.
Well, this has turned out to be interesting.
Oh, he told my husband that he was adopted. Remember that, Ed?
Yeah, he told me he was adopted.
He said he was adopted. He said he was adopted, and he wasn't even my brother, right? And I was like, oh, well, that's funny because my mom has a baby book on you. Well, I don't know where that is. I'm like, well, I know where it is.
God, this dude will bullshit about anything.
He's a bullshitter.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
He really hurt me, and that's why I don't care.
I can't blame you. To me, your husband wants an apology at least. Maybe you don't want one. But hell,
I don't want one.
Yeah,
I told my mom I disowned him. I don't want an apology.
Shit, I don't just want an apology. He's going to bow before me.
No, I don't even want an apology. don't
You're
want
fucking crazy.
it's my ass, where I'm concerned. There's too much shit he did to me over the times, calling the cops on me, and yeah.
Hell, he calls
All
the
right,
cops
guys.
on. He calls the cops on Edward. He called the mental institution. He got Edward fired from 2 fucking jobs by calling their work. That's
Who's
the
Edward?
Edward
That's
Hubbard.
another Ed.
Yeah, it's
She's new to her, Green. She don't know everybody yet. So.
well, you might want to tell her it's the mentally. I mean, I don't want to even call him
Yeah.
that. What would you say, Krueger? You tell
I
her.
work with mentally challenged people.
Well, that's
I work with mentally challenged people.
well, that
So-
Well,
he's
guess
getting,
what?
Yeah.
he's getting hundreds
All right.
of dollars off of somebody that's mentally challenged per show. Except for this,
Yeah.
except for
I don't
yesterday.
like that.
Yesterday we got it cut down to under $10. His show didn't make shit.
Well, that's the
I don't
thing is though.
like
That's the thing
that.
is
That makes me mad.
your brother takes
No, he's
advantage.
not my brother. I just
well,
him.
Well,
Hold on.
Jeffrey,
No.
call him Jeffrey.
Jeffrey takes advantage of those kind of people, and then he also attacks them. And that is who Edward Hubbard was, a
That's wrong.
mentally disabled man that spoke
so
out against
wrong.
him, and he attacked the shit out of him.
And was a bully advocate on top of that. Edward was
Edward-
So wrong.
Edward is the man. So
That's so wrong, though.
hell. He's getting hundreds of dollars per show. He's got a guy named Anthony Rossi that's donating anywhere from $100 to $500 a show.
That's so wrong. And my parents don't even know this shit.
You know, I'm just saying
I
what.
wish
I'm just telling you what he does.
Well-
my parents could hear this. I
well, in due
seriously-
time. In due time.
I
but
seriously wish but I don't want to put my dad through that
No,
right now. With
It's not worth it.
what's going on with my son.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
that's
worth
a
No,
it.
good
it's
man.
not worth it.
You know, we'll take care
that's
of
what I
him.
mean a lot. Jeff just fucking.
Oh.
It's not just regular people. He fucking cuts his own family members' throats. You know.
I figured he had a problem in real life the way he treats people online.
He's an asshole.
But you know what, dude?
Asshole.
I'm gonna let it go with that. I wanted to call him before he ended and let her talk a minute.
Holy
and
Well, I appreciate
Yeah.
that, Eddie. That's I don't know what your wife said. I don't want to put your wife's name out there, but I do appreciate y'all coming on my show.
I mean,
It's-
Tracy, man.
Tracy.
So it's
Well-
no big. Yep.
Well, you ain't got to worry about them over there in the Haggy show. They ain't gonna bother you, and we ain't bothering you people. You know, I appreciate y'all
I
coming
ain't,
on
but
my
I'm gonna
show.
say I'm gonna say a quote from a famous dude. That's the king, Edward himself. I'm proving the proof, Hagyrants, you fucking dicktard.
He is a dicktard.
Eat that, Haggy.
Love it,
I
Eddie.
agree with that. He's a dicktard.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go drink a sippy poo with my wife and spend some time with her. And you guys have a good night.
Well, y'all are welcome anytime on my show. Anytime y'all need to vent, hit me up. Come on anytime.
You're a
All right,
good bloke.
later.
Hell yeah. And hey, if I'm going, y'all always welcome there too.
I'll stop in. I'm not done yet, man.
Oh,
I got a lot more shit.
Eddie ain't done. Well, we love you guys, man. I appreciate y'all hanging out with us.
I'm gonna listen to the stream a little more, but I'm just gonna spend some time with her. She just got off work, so
I hear you. Well, y'all have a good evening and be safe.
Right.
Good night.
yep, I'm gonna go smoke my crack too while I'm at it.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I may as well grab my crack pipe too.